Unless if your league mates are complete idiots, this is how the first round of your fantasy draft should go. At the 110, I have Brian Thomas Jr. This guy's coming off a 1,200-yard rookie season with double-digit touchdowns. He also had Mac Jones playing quarterback for him half the season. You can only expect better things coming for this guy in his second year. At the 1-9, you have to go with Malik Nabers. Guy's coming off over a 100-catch season to go with 1,200 yards. He was also doing this with Daniel Jones last year at quarterback. Russell Wilson's going to be a big upgrade for this guy, and I expect great and better things. At the 1-8, I have the freak that is Puka Nacua, man. In just 11 games last season, he had 80 catches and almost 1,000 yards receiving. I would have him higher on this list, but you have to think Devontae in town's going to take away some of his catches. At the 1-7, I have Amon St. Brown. Amon has 3 consecutive seasons over 1,100 yards receiving and to go with along with 100 catches. In this high-powered Lions offense, you have to think he's going to be the number one pass threat again. At the 1-6, I have Amon-Ra's teammate, Jahmyr Gibbs. You have to think coming off a 16 touchdown, 1,400 rushing yards season that this guy's only going to get better from here. He is Sonic, and it makes you think if Dave Montgomery was not there taking away some of his carries. At the 1-5, I have CeeDee Lamb right here. In 2023, when him and Dak played a full season together, Lamb went for 135 catches, 1,700 receiving yards to go along with 12 touchdowns. You have to think Lamb could potentially be our dark horse number one player this year in fantasy. That's a hot take for y'all. At the 1-4, I gotta go with Jay Jettas right here. I don't know if people realize that he's statistically on pace to become one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, but I feel like his season's gonna drastically depend on if JJ McCarthy will be able to get him the ball. Because we don't know yet what JJ McCarthy is gonna look like in the NFL. But I think Jefferson's just gonna be okay, and that's why I got him at the 1-4. At the 1-3, I have Bijan Robinson. I mean, this man's just a tank. He's the heart and soul of this Falcons offense, and they want any chance to try and make a playoff push. They're going to have to rely heavy on number 7. I would expect another 300 carry season this year, and maybe some more touchdowns this year. At the 1-2, I do have Saquon Barkley. I know a lot of people who are taking him number 1 this year in their fantasy drafts, and it might not be the worst pick in the world, but I feel like in a PPR league, you have to go with the wide receiver first. I mean, we all know who number 1 is going to be in this list, obviously, but Saquon's a great running back. He's coming off one of the best seasons that we ever seen from running back, and this is why I have my number 2. And at the 1-1 pick, I have to have Ja'Marr Chase here, man. Coming off a triple crown season, you're going to have a hard time not taking him if you got the number 1 pick in your draft. I mean, Jamar's a stud, but you really can't go wrong with taking Jamar or Saquon. Personally, I would just go Ja'Marr Chase.